we need to think back to the spring of 2020, and for the first time in my life, we had grocery stores that the shelves were empty. At the same time, we had animals that were ready to be harvested that the processing plants could not harvest them.
We were hearing from small processors that they were getting booked out.
The wait time for a farmer to get a cow processed became 8, 10, and then 12 months, and then beyond that.
And so that was the reason that IMPEC was developed. What we were asked to do was take money that was made available through the Federal CARES Act and get that money to processors so they could increase the number of animals that they could process. It got food back into the trade. There was food for people to eat, and it became an additional market for livestock producers and watermen to move their product into the food system. This was just a concept in May. It was July whenever it became reality. September, we rolled the program out, and the first program, the IMPEC 1, had to be completed by December the 30th of 2020.
So it was almost an unrealistic timeline, but the expertise of this team, who it's important to keep in mind have other jobs and responsibilities within the North Carolina Department of Agriculture, were able to quickly put together a program and implement it and get out funding to 57 different processors across the state.
The team that we pulled together, they're not all located in Raleigh, which created some challenges. However, all our meat processors are not in Raleigh either. So that provided them an opportunity to have one-on-one touch with the people with who they were working with on this grant.
This team is not a team that normally functions together. We brought in experts from our marketing division, from our research station division, and had them work collaboratively for the first time on a project to really help grow and meet that need in the state.
They all brought their talents to the table, and they brought a willingness to work together and a willingness to serve. And it's a culture that at NCDA that allows that kind of thing to happen.
It's definitely helped us tremendously to improve.
We were able to increase production by a lot.
With this grant, adding the throughput for our farmers and the increased capacity to process, we've also added jobs for our community.
I thought that during my career as an employee, there were some things that were very important that I was involved with. I'm not sure there's anything that I've ever worked with that will have a more lasting impact than the progress that we've made in increasing the capacity of the small, the medium-sized processing plants in North Carolina.